I am Jamie Bailey, brand new Regional Vice President. Still have to get used to saying that. And I just wanted to record a really quick video about how to close the month. Today is February 23rd, and we are about to be in the last week of the month, or we are in the last week of the month. So one of the things that I would just recommend is to look back at your goal that you set at the beginning of the month and do not give up on it. We have plenty of month left. I have seen business double in the last 2 days of the month very, very regularly, and we still got 5 days. So you can do the goal that you set out to do, even if you are at zero, if you've had nothing. So I've seen it over and over and over. So look and see where you want it to be and what you can do between now and the end of the month. In this case, it's February 28th. So look at your activities, see how much activity you have on the books. If you have nothing, there's still plenty of time to call up a few friends, host something yourself, squeeze in a spontaneous or impromptu facial or healthy living workshop, and just get some extra activity that way. We do things very systematically and mathematically. So if you look at the average for a presentation, which is somewhere between 250 and 500, and let's say you want to be at 2,000 or 2,500 and you're at 500, then you're going to need several things with those averages plus some extra phone calls to get there. But it's totally doable. A couple of things that I will tell people to do is look on WebStats, and there's a few things that you can do to make a list of people to follow up with. One of those is looking to see anybody who needs to renew, consultants or preferred clients. If you haven't been in Arbonne a year yet, then you probably won't have anybody to renew. So skip that step if you're new, but that's something. You can also look for preferred clients with preferred rewards from past purchases and let them know about those. Oftentimes they are wanting to get something else or refill something, so that's a great way to encourage them. Even if it's not ready to expire, just let them know. The other thing that I do is any new preferred clients that signed up in this month, so say you had a presentation at the beginning of February and someone wanted to be a preferred client, but they didn't quite get that 150, they can still, that's cumulative to get the $50 free product. So let's say they put in $100 at the beginning of the month. It's a great time to just call them back and say, hey, $50 more and you get your free product of your choice. So I make sure that I get all my new preferred clients to 150 volume at least, so that they can capitalize on that reward. And then anybody else, any person who attended a past presentation, whether it was this month or in the past months, anybody who bought anything, anybody who came and didn't buy anything, anybody that you dropped a sample to, anybody that you mentioned Arbonne to, these are the people. Just make a list and just go down it. These are the people that you want to call back. And oftentimes what I'll recommend is talking to your upline and seeing if it's a good idea to run a special. It can be something simple like, hey, I'm putting in my once a month end of the month bulk order, and I'm offering free shipping or $1 shipping. Is there anything you would like to get? Sometimes just a little small something is motivation enough for somebody to order, and they've been thinking about it. I'm careful with specials, not to do them every single month, or you don't want to just, you want to do it smart. And so I always say just talk to your upline, and whatever they recommend is probably going to be the best way to do that. And then one other thing that I would just say is utilizing the phone is great. You can email out, you can text, you can Facebook to get back to people. But the beautiful thing about the phone is if you're actually talking in a real-time conversation and they don't want anything, and that's totally fine, then it would be a great opportunity to possibly book for the next month, the next 2 weeks. So one of the things that I would say is, if they don't have any money right now or money's tight, say, well, what if we get you set up with some host rewards if you just get 3 to 5 friends around your table, in the first 2 weeks of March? What about that? So that's good. Some people always say, well, gosh, this person, I just met them 2 nights ago. They came to a presentation. I'm not going to call them back 2 days later and ask them if they need anything else because they just ordered. I would just say do not give in to that. I have had so many people time and time again reorder within days of their last order because now we're doing a little bit of a special, or they're getting free shipping or whatnot. And I've also had people get upset with me for not telling them because I was afraid they would think that I was just being pushy. If you are okay with the outcome, if they say no thanks and you're totally okay with that, you will not come across as pushy. You're just coming across as a customer service person. When I get emails from others, from stores that advertise their discounts, if I don't need it, I delete it. No big deal. I don't feel like they're harassing me. If I do need it, I'm so glad they email me and let me know. So do not just be a good follow-upper. The fortune truly is in the follow-up. And at close, we're just going to go through every person that we have come in contact with and just check in with them. And if we're okay with the outcome, you won't come across as pushy. And the last thing I would say is you're welcome to call me or your upline and strategize for your end of the month, how to close and what to say if you need this specific verbiage and if you're wanting to do a special. But I would always say do not give up on your goal, even if it looks impossible. I have stared some impossible numbers in my goals in the face so many times, and you would be amazed at how many times it actually happens. And then if you're in qualification, do your best to finish this month. But if you're not if you can get into qualification for the next level this month, this is going to set you up really well to finish in March. If you can finish before April, which is when we go to Vegas, you can go as a brand new management level. That is going to be ideal. And some of us will be getting to go to the white party. And so what you do today will matter in 2 months from now, in 3 months from now, and how you handle this end of the month. Do not start thinking about March. Do not write off February and say, you know what, I'm gonna just jump in and have a full calendar in March. That's great, but let's make the most of February right now. So do not give up until we can't get orders in. Just a few other housekeeping things. If you have a group presentation open, make sure all of that is closed by February 26th. It has to be closed. If you have rewards, they cannot go back and reopen them in March. So just get all of that. If you are going to put in orders on the 27th, 28th, just do it under Shop Online. They will still go in and still count for still count for February, but they may take a little bit longer. So get as much in as you can by the 26th. But if you have a few other things, the 27th, 28th, then we'll just put them in under Shop Online. Okay, I hope that helps. Let's close big. February is going to be awesome. It already has been. And we'll just see where we end up on the 28th at 1 a.m.